What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Mims, aka the YouTube POA video game nerd, coming at you guys with, I don't know why I'm bringing this series back, but unfortunately I've reached a position where the most fun game to play right now is Madden. And the reason for this being is just 2K just gets so boring after 2K gets boring. And in the past, let me tell you how it would be. Like, I would go on NBA 2K11 and I'd play my player. When that got boring, number one, I had a motive to play my player. My motive was to get better so I could play crew. But when that would get boring, I would play crew with like Coop or, you know, with J Real Goon or some one of my boys. Shout outs to them. And then when that would get boring, I would go and play Call of Duty, probably with some subscribers or with BlinkFro or with like I'm Virus or one of them. And then when that got boring, I would just get off. So this game, like, get off of Xbox. So this year it's a little bit different. It would go, I would get on my player. When that gets boring, I would get on Modern Warfare 3. That would get boring after like 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, before, Black Ops sessions would last us like 2 hours. But now, not only that, but getting good good gameplay footage would happen at least like once every 2 to 3 games for us in Black Ops. But Modern Warfare 3, we could go like 3 hours in a row and we'd still wouldn't have a good Call of Duty gameplay to show off to you guys so you guys could enjoy. And the reason for this is like, just, I'm not even going on a Call of Duty rant because this is a sports video, but anyways, because of that, Madden just started coming back up into my videos, so I started making more Madden videos. So if you guys want me to continue this series, I still have a library of my Create a Superstar from Madden 12 that I have to upload. I have all of the weeks and the playoffs and everything of this game, so if you want to check that out, then for sure, like, if you want me to upload the rest of them, let me know, because when I was in Israel, these didn't get a lot of thumbs up or a lot of views, so you gotta let me know. So other than that, you guys could expect me to continue the playoff series. I have a midterm, so the reason why I'm not editing videos for you guys or any of that is because of the fact that I have a midterm coming up, so I can only commentate over this as Brandon James takes it into the 1 yard line, 1st and goal. Let's go. James moving the chains. Let's go. We run the Wildcat right here with Reggie Bush, and I hate when they run the Wildcat in the 1 yard line, man. Come on, they're gonna blitz it. You have no chance to do anything. There's no point of it at all. So I'm thinking, what are you thinking, Coach Sperano? Because this is back when we had Tony Sperano as our coach, and then he makes me run a play action, and the play action in this game is just terrible because like, teams that are blitzing, you're screwed. Teams that aren't blitzing usually don't buy it. So right here, I almost get picked off, and this game should show some of my Madden inexperience. You know, I'm just trying to get better, trying to defeat that tunnel vision I had, and you know, just taking care of business as a commentator and as a video gamer. So on to what I really want to talk about definitely is a couple of things. Bill Parcells and the Saints, if that's going to happen. And then, of course, I got to talk about RG3 versus Andrew Luck. I have to talk to you guys about the mock draft. But first, I want to give myself a little shout out here. And can I get a little bit of a congratulations for predicting the Final Four this year? I predicted the NCAA Final Four. It feels good, man. Like, it's just something I want to brag about. You can't blame me, but so don't blame me for bragging about the Final Four. But let's talk about the Saints. The bounty system, I can't really go into that, you know. I really don't know so much about it. I just know Greg Williams comes in, and I heard like some things would be as explicit as he would drop money on a table and said whoever takes this person out gets this kind of money. You know, that's what I heard. So obviously Sean Payton's getting punished. Why is Sean Payton getting punished? Because Sean Payton of course had to know about it. You know, he had to have supported it somehow, some way, and X was wide open over there. Why didn't I pass it to him? But there you go. So that's just my little assessment. Is this punishment fair? A whole year? Probably not. You know, it's a little harsh. It depends if you're a conservativist or you're an aggressive person. You know, it depends on your views about punishment and stuff. Some people think that it's a perfect punishment. Some people think he needs to be punished more, and some people think like a year is just too much. So at least suspend him for a couple games. But at the end, Roger Goodell gave his punishment, and there's not much we could do. And I know there's a certain subscriber slash friend of mine that might be very, very upset at this. So I think y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyways, let's get on to RG3 versus Andrew Luck. First of all, RG3, of course, great physical specimen. He ran a very fast 40, of course, and he's just amazing. He just comes out of nowhere, wins the Heisman in his senior season, not his senior season, but in the last season. And you know, that's RG3. He looks like Michael Vick on steroids, kind of. But then you have Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck kind of is a John Elway, Peyton Manning with like a tad bit more athleticism. That's at least how I see him. If you look at the college highlights, you'd see the same thing in Peyton, and you see the same thing in John. You know, but of course, this is the NFL. Anything could happen. People said the same thing about Ryan Leaf, and look what happened to him. But Andrew Luck, you saw the 40 he ran. He ran an impressive 40. His workout was great. Everything was perfect. So Andrew Luck has been a highly touted prospect, and he would have been taken #1 had he come out last year over Cam Newton. But the thing is, he went back to college, and when you go back to college, you have another year for the scouts to pick apart your game. That's what happened to Jake Locker. And he went back to college, and still the scouts couldn't find a flaw in his game. He's still like the undisputed #1 pick, and I think people are only trying to cause a stir, you know, saying, yeah, you guys should go with RG3 over Andrew Luck just to make the draft seem a bit more interesting. But who's gonna know? You know, who can know? At the end, I think that the Colts are gonna be taking Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck just reminds me a lot about Peyton Manning, except he's even more athletic. You know, I think he could develop into a great quarterback, and I can't see him really busting that badly, like at least not like Tim Couch busting, because he seems like a smarter player than that, as Reggie Bush takes it all the way for 6. So those are my views. Like Robert Griffin, I'm happy if the Redskins get him because I'm a Cowboys fan, and I would just love to watch, love for the Cowboys-Redskins rivalry to be an actual rivalry instead of just like a battle of two mediocre teams. You know, like I'm not calling the Cowboys mediocre, but usually the Cowboys don't live up to the hype. So that's my views on RG3 versus Andrew Luck, and the Sean Payton getting that suspension. Is Bill Parcells gonna take his place? Well, it would make sense. I could see why he would, but remember, if Bill Parcells comes back, he's not eligible for the Hall of Fame for another 5 years. So I don't know if he wants to give that up. You know, the Hall of Fame, he's #1, he's 70 years old. Alright, so you can never be sure about that. These things play a factor, but of course the Saints are a set team. Any coach could just come in, and they just have to do their coaching job, do a good job coaching, and they'll for sure win a Super Bowl with the Saints. It's a great opportunity. So I don't see why not have Bill Parcells come back, get a 3rd Super Bowl under his belt. But at the same time, if he wants to get into the Hall of Fame, I could understand. So I see both views. At the end of the day, I think Bill Parcells will coach the Saints next year. And post in the comment section what you think. And if you think I should continue uploading the rest of my Create a Superstar, let me know. If you ask me personally, I think the game mode's pretty mediocre, but I think the gameplay footage could be kind of cool and kind of fun. So anyways, YouTube, if you like the video, thumbs it up. You know, I'm not going to spam asking for it over and over again. Follow me on Twitter. You know, ask any of the guys that tweet me. I always answer back during the day. And next video should be either a Call of Duty or a 2K. Not making any promises because I got a midterm soon, but after that I'll be back. So it's your boy Mims signing out, and peace.